Hi, Jason Gaston here, the Freedom Flipper, and the topic of today's video is how to fund your fix and flip deals 100% with zero money out of your pocket. But before we get started with the content of this video, I want you to click on the link below this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also click on the link in the description below this video and you get our free contracts that we use in our business each and every day. Now, again, the topic of today's video is how to fund your fix and flip deals 100% with no money out of your pocket. So what I'm going to talk about first of all is if you're going to start a fix and flip real estate business, or if you're going to fix and flip a house, there's no way you can do that without having the funds to do that, correct? You can't fix and flip a house without funding. Now, of course, a lot of people will fund their deals with their own capital, but I don't prefer to do that. I prefer to leverage capital, so that way it allows you to do more deals than just one or two, because we can leverage the capital of a lender. But we're going to talk about 3 different ways that you can fund your deal. And then I'm going to show you a hack that will teach you how you can fund your deal 100% with no money out of your pocket. So the first way that you can use to fund a fix and flip deal, to buy a house, rehab it, and resell it, to go through the whole process, one of the first ways that you can use to find that is a hard money lender. So, if you don't know what a hard money lender is, here's what a hard money lender is. What's good about a hard money is they don't loan based on your credibility as much as they loan based on the asset of the asset that you're purchasing. So they're not looking as much at you and your credit or your experience as they are the specific deal that you're buying and the numbers on that deal. So a hard money lender typically, hard money lender typically, especially for a beginner investor, is going to loan in most cases up to 80% of the purchase price. So what that means is if you're buying a property for $100,000, the hard money lender will only lend 80% of that, which is $80,000, which means in order to get in that hard money lender, you have to bring $20,000 to the table to get that hard money loan. Another great thing about a hard money lender is many hard money lenders not only will loan 80% of the purchase, but many of them will also loan 100% of the renovation costs to get that property fixed so you can get it back on the market and flip it and make your profit. So you can use a hard money lender, but typically that's going to take, as you gain more experience, there are some lenders that will loan up to 95% of the purchase price, but typically you're going to be coming out with $5,000 to $20,000. If you're buying a property for $100,000, they give you 80% of the property. Typically you're going to be coming up with $5,000 to $20,000 out of your pocket to get into that hard money loan. And that's just using quick, easy, simple numbers. So first way to do that is the hard money lender, which means you have to bring, in most cases, 20% of the purchase price to the table, right? So not only though can we use a hard money lender, another way to fund your deal, your fix and flip deal, is with private money. Private money. What a lot of people don't realize is how much private money there is all around you every single day. It doesn't matter if you go to a real estate investment meeting or if you know someone who has personal savings or a retirement fund of some sort. Those people many times they're not making much interest on their money. If they have a savings account, they're not making much interest. Or if they have, for instance, an IRA or something like that, they're making a low interest rate. They can self-direct those funds from the IRA, and they can self-direct that to buy real estate to invest with you to fix and flip a property. So, and if you just speak up and talk about what you do, then you'll find out there are people all around you, whether you realize it or not, who have personal savings or some type of retirement account or fund, and they can use those funds to actually lend money to you to do these deals, and they gain an interest rate back. Now, if you have a really good relationship with a private money lender, you may be able to do that and not have any money out of your pocket. But sometimes a private money lender also, especially if you're dealing with someone who has some type of education about real estate, they might not loan you the entire amount. They might loan you the purchase or the rehab or a certain percentage. But if you have a great relationship, then this is one way that you can 100% fund a deal if they have enough in their retirement accounts or in their personal savings to be able to purchase a property. Many times they'll have retirement funds, but it won't be enough to do the whole deal. So that private money is good, but it's not enough to purchase and renovate the house. So you still come up with a part of that money out of your own pocket. The third way to fund a deal is with an equity partner. An equity partner. So what this is, instead of, it's still a private individual, but instead of a private money where they're loaning to you at an interest rate, an equity partner, instead of loaning you private money at an interest rate, what they would do is they would bring the funding for the deal, and then they would take a percentage of the profit. So instead of lending their money on a private money loan and get an interest rate, an equity partner is going to get a percentage of the profit on that deal. But for the equity partner, this is a higher risk deal than private, because private money, it doesn't matter if something goes wrong with the deal or maybe some unexpected things happen and you go over budget and and maybe you break even or things don't work out as planned, then they still get their interest. But if they're an equity partner, then equity partner means we're whatever equity, whether it's positive or negative, both parties are responsible for that equity. So, but this is three different ways that you can use an equity partner. You can use a hard money lender, you can use a private money lender, or you can use an equity partner. Now, what happens though is sometimes your private money or your equity partner, they don't have enough funds to completely fund your deal, which leaves you bringing money to the table. But a hack that you can use to get 100% funding if your private or equity partner don't have enough funds to do the whole deal, something you can do is you can get a hard money loan, and you can use private money or an equity partner to pay the 20% down. In our example, if you pay $100,000, if a property you're buying is $100,000, they'll pay 80% of the purchase price, 100% of the renovation, but you got to bring 20% of those funds to the table. So if somebody is a newer investor, they might not have the funds to bring to the table to do that, to get into a hard money loan. And I would suggest doing everything you can to try to 100% fund your deals. But what you can do is you can take a private money partner or an equity partner, and they can bring the funds to get for the 20% down to get into the hard money loan. So they're not going to loan $100,000, they're going to loan 80%. So they're going to loan $80,000, which means you got to bring $20,000 to the table if it's a property that you're buying for $100,000, right? So this person can loan their money to you and take a second position on the loan, and they can get an interest rate. Or they can come in as an equity partner, bring that money down, and they get a percentage of the profit when the deal's done, right? So 3 ways that you can use to fund your deals. You can use hard money lender, you can use a private money lender, or you can use an equity partner. And if these partners don't have enough funds to fund the entire deal, if you're new to the business, you don't have a lot of connections that have these type of funds, then instead of one of these people having to bring the entire amount, or you have to them bring money to the table and you bring money to the table, then they can loan the money. They can loan the money to get into the hard money loan, or they can become an equity partner and put money into the deal to get into that. And then you can make sure that you can go into a fix and flip deal and not have 100% funded with no money out of your pocket. So 3 ways: hard money lender, private money lender, equity partner. And a hybrid way to do this is to take private money to get into the hard money lender or an equity partner to get into hard money lender. So then you still get to do a fix and flip deal and funded 100% with no money out of your pocket. So that's today's video. Thanks for watching. Before you move to the next video, click on the link below this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also click on the link in the description of this video and you can get our free contracts if you're using our real estate business every single day. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.